Hi, my name is Lauren Hill. I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation on the Great Wall of China. Hi, my topic points are statistics and fun facts, production by dynasties, materials used, and finally the cultural significance of the Great Wall. I wanted to mention the wall is 69 million feet long. It makes it 13,000 miles long. Just to put that into perspective, a trip from Florida to California is 2,700 miles. So it's pretty large structure. The average width of the wall is 16 to 20 feet. If you were to walk the Great Wall without stopping, pushing right through, it would take you 177 days to finish it if you didn't stop walking. This wall is over 2,300 years old. It has not had any work done on it since 1644, except minor renovations to certain parts of the wall. However, there's not been any actual work or continuing of the wall since 1644. This is production by dynasties. I wanted to point out the different leaderships and dynasties that had a hand in building the Great Wall of China. The independent states started the wall piece by piece to protect from the invaders and each other, to keep from pillaging each other's towns. Pieces of the wall were built. Then the Qin dynasty was the first dynasty to rule over China as one country. They started ruling from 221 BC to 207 BC. This dynasty connected the wall in order to protect from the invaders in the north. This piece of the wall was known as the Long Wall, because this dynasty pieced each part of the wall that was before it together. The Qin dynasty used soldiers, commoners, and sometimes criminals in order to punish them. They would put them on building the wall. The Han dynasty added to the wall from the Boai Sea to the Donghao, the city of Donghao. Slaves were used heavily during this time, earning the wall a bad reputation, making it a reminder of being enslaved by their emperors. So this part of the wall, or portion of the wall that was built, I would assume would have significant meaning to the Chinese people, in a reminder of what they went through to build that wall. The Ming dynasty added more sections using upgraded materials. This is the most upgraded part of the wall because the Ming dynasty had access to bricks at this time, and they were easily accessible and fairly cheap. The Qing dynasty was the dynasty that actually invaded the Ming dynasty along with Mongolia, and when they invaded, the portion of the part of China that had added because of Mongolia made the wall basically useless, because it was no longer guarding a northern part of a country that was an enemy. It was now part of that country, part of that lower portion of Mongolia. So the wall essentially became more centralized to China, making it useless against invaders. However, it did during World War II protect against the invasion of Japan. But other than that, when the Qing dynasty came along in 1644, they saw the wall as a blotch on their history because slaves were involved in making it, and they didn't agree that that built a good reputation through the world. It didn't look good on them. So they stopped production of the wall, and it hasn't been done other than minor redos. Other than that, there hasn't been anything added to the wall since then. This is the materials used to make the Great Wall of China. The Qin dynasty used earth, landscape. They used rammed earth, which is walls that have layered stones, rocks, sand, tree limbs, any type of things layered and then compacted in between two boards. And then when the boards are removed, there is a wall of earth material that has been compacted and turned into a wall. The Han Dynasty used bricks, but not often because they were expensive. When they didn't use bricks, they also used rammed earth, which it's rumored they would use sticky rice water. The Ming Dynasty used bricks primarily because the bricks were easily available, less expensive, they were more abundant, they were everywhere. They also had added watchtowers that had fire pits there where they would light a fire to indicate when they needed reinforcements. But the Great Wall of China is primarily brick, and then when the Qing dynasty came in, they didn't do any production other than minor renovations. The cultural significance of the Great Wall of China now is primarily tourism. They use the wall to attract people to come spend money in their country, and tourism is the main use of the Great Wall of China right now. The other significance is it is a living history wall of the people of China. They have a literal wall that shows each dynasty through the years and what their people had to go through, literally brick by brick. It is rumored that people died, over 400,000 people died making the Great Wall of China, and it's also rumored that that when people died, they would die and they would leave them in the wall. So China has an actual history of people, blood, sweat, and tears going into a magnificent engineering. I mean, it is literally a feat of engineering to the Chinese people. They can look at that and have confidence knowing that their ancestors did this, and this is literally the largest man-made structure on Earth, and they have a daily reminder of that every day, which is their daily reminder of perseverance. They persevered through hard times, through invasions, through having to unite with other countries that had been enemies for years. It is a symbol of what they went through and where they are now, and it is a physical daily reminder of what the Chinese people can and will endure.